So, hi, this is the third part or the third episode of the series, which is titled Ways for Working Women and Girls to Financially Empower Themselves. Easily grow mushrooms at home, which is what I'm exactly doing. And this is so easy, as you can see in front of your eyes. Before I start off with explaining these three important points in this part of the series, is first of all, this there on your left is the button mushroom kit that you can get for rupees 150 at Bagwani Bhavan, which is in Janakpuri. I am sorry I have to tell this in every video, mainly because I feel that we Delhiites are missing out on something which is really cheap and of high quality, and I have nothing to do with advertising Bagwani Bhavan. Seriously, I'll be honest about it. I just love the place, I just love the vibes, and I love the fact that I can grow my own mushroom. So, and at actually fraction of the cost of what you actually get for the price of it in the market. So therefore I kind of want everybody to kind of at least experiment once with this. So this is button mushroom pre-packed kit, 150 rupees, should be able to generate 2 to 3 kgs. This is what I made out of that white bag that you can see on the small bag that basically had 1 kg of oyster mushroom spawns. So I dropped the spawns in after sterilizing, pasteurizing the cocoa peat as well as straw in that one, and only straw in this one. So yes, I'm waiting for these. This is the third day of this one, and actually I started to observe a bit of a fungal spreading or mycelium run out there in this one, because this is in the third day, and probably the mycelium run is faster, mainly also because of the fact that I ended up keeping the wheat straw slightly better than probably they should have been. But anyway, so let's get down to the first point, which is very important. And I'm sorry that I missed out on this point in the first video, because I think this should have been the point in the first video and probably amongst the first 3 points. The space requirements, as you can see right in front of your eyes. Okay, so there's nothing which is going into the hiding, so I'm not hiding anything at all, not concealing anything. It is there right in front of your eyes. The space requirements to engage in mushroom farming at home are absolutely negligible. As you can see, I have 7 bags in front of me, and they can end up producing at least 14 kgs. And if I'm lucky enough, and if I rather than saying lucky enough, if I'm more efficient with the production of these, then I'll probably end up getting maybe 25 to 30 kgs. So minimal space requirements, excellent yield, and absolutely no attention required as compared to regular field farm growing, crop growing, sorry. So I'm sure you can find one dark corner to keep your prepped up mushroom bags. So that's what I've done. One corner, that's my closet, a part of the closet to be precise. There's one part down here, and there's one part up there. So it's just one part in which I have 7 bags. I can keep probably 1 or 2 more, but I know I will not overcrowd this one. So the second point, I don't want to push the video beyond the 5-minute mark. So second point here is, you only need to give 15 to 30 minutes of your time each day to take care of them. So you have to keep an eye, of course. So that could range between giving 10 minutes to up to 30 minutes. If there are some issues, then you'll have to obviously take care of it. But at the moment, let's not discuss issues. So let's discuss the good points, of course. So your time to take care of them, just the way one takes care of a smallish pet. So if you have a small pet, let's say a rabbit or something, it'll probably be easy for you to grow mushrooms, okay, because you're already taking care of a pet. That's about it. Isn't that amazing? That's the question. I mean, that's what I wanted to ask you. It's so amazing that you're going to give least amount of time to something like this, and that too goes into spraying and to keep an eye, so that it's kept under a check of your watchful eye, basically, right? So the third and the last point out here is, this is quite an amazing hobby to get distracted, especially when I myself talk to I end up talking to unmarried women, girls on various dating apps. I'll be honest about it. I just don't want to hide certain facts. So they share their draining experiences they have been going through while we are all experiencing this pandemic days, corona days, and the experiences they share are sometimes horrendous. They're filled with quarrels, unwanted ones at most of the times. So this can act as a distraction, as a great hobby. and trust me, you're going to love it if you do it. If you see the pinheads coming out of it, and if you probably have that stint in you, or if you have that side of you wherein you are thinking about doing farming, trust me, start off with this one. You'll also end up making some money, even if it's 5 or 10,000 in the whole month. So this is what I wanted to share with you. The video is getting longer. It's reaching the 5.5 minute mark. So thank you so much for watching. God bless you. Take care. Keep smiling. And I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.